You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I'm Chillmonger. I said in a video a day ago, this in the shirtless Jonathan Major responds without responding to Carolyn Bryant. If I'm Jonathan Major's camp, I do it. I settle. Because what are you gonna lose really? What you've already lost what you've gonna lose. The Marvel job, which was huge. Anyone who was gonna think something about you already thinks that nothing's gonna change their mind. You just do the settlement, get out of my life, bye bye. That's what I would do. If you guys have like a counter opinion on that, let me know in the comment section. And you did let me know in the comment section. I'll scroll down and read what some of your comments were to further elaborate on this point. It's exactly like I said. The reason that you would want to win the case and everything on March 25, what happened, get the information out there and be victorious is so that you can clear your name. Anyone with a brain who can value what the driver said about how he kept trying to say, no, it was all her. And they were like, yeah, but did you see her? Wait, you were looking forward during the car, right? They're trying to belittle his expertise of knowing what's happening just a meter away from him because he was driving. And you know, when you drive, hey, you're a driver. Don't you pay attention to the road when you drive, huh? Trying to do everything to make it seem like this driver who was their witness. It was the prosecutor's witness. And he's saying, no, it was the girl. It wasn't the boy. He was trying to get rid of her. She was the one. It was all her. He was doing nothing. I am quoting what this man was saying as he had to speak in Urdu, which was very funny because on Friday he came and the judge said, wait a minute, do you know what the word objection means? Oh, we can't do this. We're going to need someone to transcribe. Well, everything that you're saying needs to come through an Urdu interpreter. So you can come back to court on Monday. And Friday was also the same day that there was audio correction. I believe it was text messages that were reported on that Friday, not audio. And so that became the headline. For a whole week, people got to sit on all of that negativity that Jonathan was on. And we were to expect that the jury wouldn't go on the internet and read the articles from people, all the articles. Yeah, the fix was in, and it was shady as shit. But I said to settle the lawsuit. If you do settle, what comes out of it? Oh, a settlement. It is over. There will be no more coming from this woman. She is in my past and I'll never see her again and I won't be on set with her again. And that's that. If you do settle, you know, sometimes usually there's like stigma. That means you did it. Not really. In this scenario where we've already been through the whole 1 year with the same woman, even though technically it was the DA, when we've been all through this year, everyone who wants to think what they want to think about her and him already know what they're going to think. You're not changing someone's mind with a settlement. Actually, you're just protecting yourself from a possible negative outcome again. Why in the world would you offer an opportunity for the courts to do you dirty one more time? We've tried it, and you came out favorably with a driver through the interpreter saying it was all her, but it still didn't matter. They would rather hear about, wait a minute, she put ice on her finger? She asked for ice during the club? Yeah, they said that. But didn't the witness also say that she was extremely drunk? And isn't that like an unreliable source?
That did not happen.
Isn't she using her finger perfectly fine, hitting the elevator button, going through her purse? No. The people of colorless who made up that jury, decided what they were going to decide. And there's no reason why people of colorless will not be part of the jury again. And there's no reason why a judge isn't going to be as shady as he was again. And there's no reason to put trust and faith into the system, the conviction system, one more time. Why give them two chances to do you dirty? We know what happened the first time, and you came out favorably the first time. People with brains, people who watch. Anyone who's been really like going through this, who doesn't really have a background or already have their plants flagged in, let's say, movements, they know that Jonathan's coming out of it and looking good. He is an innocent man. We know he's innocent. And a settlement isn't going to change what the Hollywood studios think about him. He's already he's in the gym. He's getting in shape. He's doing another role. He's good. Yeah, settle that thing. Get rid of it. We're cool. It doesn't mean that you're admitting to what she said about the Marvel floor, about the word that begins with S, and it has to do with hands and necks. Earl Vaughn Williams tells me, I disagree that he should settle. She doesn't deserve anything. She doesn't deserve anything. Let's escape that mentality that we're, that's kind of spiteful, that your happiness or your quality of life isn't reliant on someone else and what they deserve. Just because they're happy, like she could win the lottery tomorrow. That shouldn't affect Jonathan because his life is his life and she's out of it. I can put myself in those shoes also. Actually, is what I'm doing. I don't like if they're in my past. Bye. Okay, whatever happens to you happens to you. What you deserve, what you don't deserve. No, this is about me. This is a me thing. Me settling doesn't hurt anyone anywhere at all. Me settling makes her happy and gives her a victory. So what? So what if she's victorious in the next endeavor of her life, or if she's in a bad slump? She's out of your life. We can't be so spiteful. I think that is what's speaking there from Earl. He's speaking spitefully. He's speaking about what she deserves. I don't need you to punish. When we break up, we as people, every one of us, we all need to just break up. She's just bitter and wants attention for herself since she sees him getting his life back together. Yeah, and the timing that this came out right after all the good red carpet love is probably evidence of that. We can't make him feel too happy, but that's her game. That's her intention, to drop this right when he's on a high and right when things are looking good. That's not you though, and that shouldn't affect you. This woman needs serious therapy. I agree. Now we go to S.E. Jones. Thank you for commenting, S.E. Jones, and always commenting. He should not settle! ! He should fight to get the truth out, people! ... The truth is out. We know what we need to know. He should not settle because he has to get the truth out? No, the truth is literally out. What's coming out now is accusations. And if the accusation, because I wasn't there for every other day but March 25. I wasn't there then either, but I have evidence and I saw her go to the club and I saw videos and I saw witnesses, I saw everything. So I'm sure of what happened in March 25. What happened in September 20th, 2022? While I'm not sure, I know the ilk of the person who's making these accusations is the same one who's saying, I don't recognize that coat. We just watched the video of that coat. Oh, yeah, I did watch that coat. Yeah. Or, I wasn't chasing him. I was following him.
And then Mr. Majors runs up the sidewalk and you chase him, correct? I follow him.
Screenshot
and
that whole
the double down.
Yeah.
And then put the video with it. Put the video of her running after him and say, why would you take anything she says seriously? That's it. End of argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. So she follows him. You didn't chase him, correct? I don't know if I would use that word, but I followed him. Yeah.
We know the ilk of the person, so the unreliability is there. That's when it comes to Carolyn Bryant right now. What did he say? He should not settle. He should fight to get the truth out, people. It is on her to get the truth out. It's on her to say, remember that day I took the photo and we saw that on the nightstand those candles were all on the floor because he had a temper? Remember that? Well, I also took another photo that day and it's of my lip or whatever it was she said was damaged. Maybe she has photos of that, right? It's on her. The burden of proof is on her to try to prove him. There's nothing to fight. Which would be very funny if she took photos of the candles, but she didn't take photos of her face, you know. But that just makes sense. That only makes sense. And I'm not a people of colorless juror. Why give the opportunity to them to do that to you? You get what I'm trying to say? It's about giving the second chance to the system. The system does not deserve a second chance because it will go wrong. Anything that can go wrong will, as we've seen. So getting the truth out, we have all the truth out that we need already from the case. So we're good. So thank you for this. Thank you to the 5 people who liked it, but he should get the truth out to people. The truth is out. Kat says that I too am skeptical to every word that comes out of that woman's mouth. Of course, we've read the transcripts. Go to Kat's channel and check her out. That's because he's Kang. He's getting back in shape. Let me read some more that were associated to this topic. Nope, I ain't paying her shit. She said that to me 3 hours ago. Remember how money works. You're a 34-year-old. The job that you do for a living is one that makes a lot of money. So while the money may go away right now, your bank account may be down, you'll make so much money in the future that it is a worthwhile investment. It's a worthwhile loss to take. Fine, I'll lose the money. Here's $1 million. Let's just say $1 million. Are you due to make millions and millions in your future? Then yeah, it is what it is. This man's been a celebrity now for at least 3 years, I would say. He has ability to pay for his home. He has the ability to pay for his food, take care of his loved ones, until that next movie paycheck comes out and he gets paid, and boom, he's back on top. This won't even take him down. Whatever the million, it's 75,000. I thought is what I saw, but he can afford to lose a few $1,000s here. He can afford to lose $1 million. He can afford to lose $5 million. I don't know how much he makes, but he can afford to lose money just to be in a position to make money again with other roles. And all of a sudden, what he didn't even have to ration food or anything. He was his same quality of life he always had, with driving a car, with money is a lot for us, but money isn't a lot for somebody who every job is $1 million check. Do commercials. He was doing TV shows also, a Lovecraft Country. This guy had no limit on what he would do, and he's back at work. He's in shape to do a movie role. That movie role is gonna pay him. Boom. It's really not that much of a loss. So he shouldn't pay her? Why? Is it because we're being spiteful? She doesn't deserve anything? Screw her? Let's get over that. Then Dre says, he calls her the off-brand Uma Thurman. Yeah, I agree. So now we get a comment that's done by user IK da 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 da. I believe this not to be an authentic commenter. It's talking about how he's in LA, and Jason Best is this guru for strength and conditioning, helped with him on magazine Dreams. That's just suspect as hell. Definitely a PR stunt, but you gotta do what you gotta do, Tina says. But yeah, a lawsuit was coming either way this case went. Exactly. A lawsuit was coming. Now what happens to this first case? He could win the appeal. I don't count on it, but he could win the appeal. Then it's different. Then it's like, okay, do I want to come off flawless? Do I want to not have anything, any guilties on me? Then maybe I do fight it. I should not come here to your channel for thirst traps via the thumbnail. Daniel Scott 2 minutes ago tells me settling makes him look guilty of her accusations. To who though? To you and me? We already know that he's not guilty of the March 25 stuff, and she still won. So why play the game another round and let her win another one over some unfair BS? Settle. There's less consequences now because of Marvel took your job. That was all that we were really holding on to, the Marvel job. Now that the Marvel job is gone, there's nothing to worry for, nothing to worry about. I can't stress that enough. His Marvel job is gone, and that's all that we were fighting over. I mean, obviously, it was a criminal case, so potentially he could have been gone to prison. Potentially, just take the civil L. Yeah, here you go. Here, take some money. My life doesn't change. I'm still gonna eat breakfast at the same restaurant. I'm still gonna have all of the bells and whistles at my home. Here, bye. Because he could have been with her. Maybe he didn't break up with her in March. Maybe he could have stayed with her for up until now, a whole year later. And think of all the money he would have spent on plane tickets to her friends. All the money he could have been spending to making her life better, going to plays, all the dates that he's going to be spending money on. Or instead, here, I'll just take all that money, throw it at you here, and it's goodbye. And we've settled it. There's no more lawsuits coming after this. We're finished. Bye. Someone's going to tell me, well, what? But this opens the door for other women now. Other women are going to try it. Again, actually, other women, I have no idea. I am not with Jonathan Majors 24 hours a day. I cannot say he's innocent of everything he's ever done, always at the mailbox, at the airports, I can't say what goes on in this man's life. I can't. It's just that this Carolyn Bryant woman is very unreliable, and so I don't value anything that she's going to tell me. But if other women literally have photos and evidence that they could provide that he wronged her, that's worth listening to. This man is not an angel or some guy who I believe to be on the righteous, 100% correct. I'm really just talking about March 25. March 25, he's an innocent man. No doubts about that. So, yeah, this opens the door for other women to try all right, let them try. And let's see what they can muster up. Let's see when he said the plan. Let's see if they can make those text messages turn into, oh, the plan was really this other thing. Let's see what they can do. If it opens up the door to other women, by all means. Just because we are pro Jonathan Majors on this channel, and I believe you to be as the viewer, it doesn't mean that he's never done wrong ever. And if something did, like, don't be like, it's not a sport. It's not like this is the home team. We root for them no matter what. Don't be naive enough to believe that it's impossible for him to do this. Now I sound pretty anti him. I don't believe he did these things. I don't believe he's a aggressive person. I don't have that thought in my head that he is guilty of other times. I don't think that. I lean towards innocent. I like this here because he's asking, was those Megan's texts? And Earl, who we saw comment earlier, says, why does it matter all though? It means that he's not just leaving his comment, he's also scrolling and reading what the community is saying, which is cool to know that I got a little bit of a little message board here happening on YouTube. B. Smith, it is a never-ending story. And that would be the last one. The conversation made it here to Twitter. What do you think? Should Jonathan settle and pay Carolyn Bryant off, or should he countersue? Chill made a great point, but I'm still on the fence. 8% pay her to go, but 91 say sue her ass. Settling makes you look guilty. It's a philosophy that is dead to me. He's black, she's white. His skin is melanated, her skin is undermelanated. With that comes assumptions of automatic guilt and automatic innocence. It's an uphill battle, and the people who are the soldiers on this battle are people of colorless. They are enemies to progression. Settle.